Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Thank you for always stopping by. In today's video, I want to share with us 10 signs to show that your destiny has been stolen or your glory has been tampered with by the enemies. Whenever you see these signs in the dream, just know that something is wrong somewhere and please start looking for solution immediately. Number one is always begging for food in the dream. You always see yourself begging your enemies for food in the dream, begging people you don't know for food. That is an error. Just know that things is no longer the way it used to be. That if care is not taken, you will go back to square one. But that will not be your portion in the mighty name of Jesus. So whenever you see yourself in the dream, always begging for food, please, my brothers and sisters, get down on your knees and pray for your glory to be recovered and your star to be recovered immediately. The videos that can help you are equally on the channel. Number two is always looking for a place in the dream. You always see yourself missing roads in the dream. When you go, maybe you traveled, you always see yourself roaming around the streets looking for directions, looking for how you entered, how you are able to come to that place, looking for exits. You're always looking for an exit to the place you are in. And you will see yourself roaming about. At the end of the day, you will not be able to find your way out. That shows that your destiny has been stolen. And if you experience this, please do the same thing by praying. Number three is always seeing your setback, signs of setback in the dream or in real life. You're experiencing constant setback. No matter how hard you struggle, no matter the kind of work you do, you see that you result to getting nothing to show for it, nothing to show for your years of hard work. That shows that your destiny has been stolen. Something is wrong somewhere. Then number four, always failing exams in the dream. You see yourself writing exam in an exam hall. You cannot answer any question. You cannot even remember anything. And these are things you know, but you cannot put them down in an answer sheet. Writing exam is not an evil thing, but being able to pass the exam is where the problem is. So when you see yourself writing exam in the dream and you've not written anything, you are sure you're going to fail, or you have failed the exam in the dream, maybe you're called upon that you failed this exam, you're going to repeat the class, know that your glory has been stolen. Your destiny has been tampered with. Start looking for solution immediately. Number five is going to the market without buying anything. You will see yourself roaming about in the market, carrying your shopping basket from one shop to another without being able to buy anything because your purse is empty, because you don't even know what you're doing there. You come back or you wake up from that dream without coming back with any goods in that basket. That shows that your destiny has been stolen. Then number six, always begging strangers in the dream. Sometimes you beg for accommodation, you beg for shelter, you beg for clothing. These are signs that your glory has been stolen and you have to do the proper thing, and by the grace of God you will recover all the enemies has stolen from you. Number seven is seeing yourself in a prison or in a cage, or your hands are tied with chains, your legs are chains, your legs are handcuffed. These are signs that you're being caged. You see yourself alone in a very lonely place, caged. You cannot move your head, you cannot move your right, you cannot go out from there. That means your glory has been stolen. That is why you're being caged. That is why all the struggles you've been struggling, nothing to show for it, because you are being limited. You are being tied to a particular sport, which is a sport of poverty. So you have to do something to liberate yourself from that mess. Number eight, always having sex in the dream. Many people that have constant sex in the dream is a sign that your glory has been stolen. And that is why in real life some men cannot perform. They cannot satisfy their wives or their girlfriends, because they have done that in the dream. It will not be causing problem in their marriages. At times you cannot impregnate your wife because your sperm has been used spiritually. What you are not injecting in your partner is water. And when you go for sperm count, they will tell you that you have no sperm count, sometimes low sperm count. These are things people see and they just overlook it. Even if you take all the medications in this world, the sperm will not increase. You cannot satisfy your partner. Sometimes you resort to having weak erection, but in the dream you are a lion. You will satisfy that strange woman in the dream, but in real life you cannot. The same thing is applicable to a woman. You see a woman in the dream, she has children in the dream, but in real life she's unable to have her own children because your glory has been stolen. You have given birth to the world beyond. Even if you go to the hospital, the doctors will tell you you're medically okay, or you come and have children, it will become a problem. So that is why there are some dreams you dream, you don't take it for granted. You don't just say that it's a normal dream. No, there are some dreams you will dream. If you're spiritually inclined, if you're spiritually high, you wake up from that dream and start praying and start rebuking all the devourers in your life. Number 9, always seeing yourself naked in the dream. Sometimes you'll be naked, you won't even know, you'll just be naked walking around. It's maybe when somebody will not call your name, you will not know that you're naked. You start looking for something to cover yourself. That is spirit of shame. Your glory has been stolen. They have removed that shame from your body. You just be shameless. That is why some people do things that you'll be wondering if actually they have parents, because they have stolen their glory. They don't even know what they are doing. You see a grown-up lady naked walking around the street, all in the name of fashion, and you feel it's fashion. No, she doesn't even know what she's doing. Her glory has been stolen. You see a young girl in the night, she'll stand on the road looking for people to carry her. They have removed your shame spiritually. So you're just hovering around the town, doing things ordinarily you cannot do. That is why you see some Christians, once they backslide, they will turn to prostitute. It will not look as if children of God, the enemy is not stronger than them. No, because their glory has been stolen. They don't know what they are doing. The same thing applicable to some pastors. Once you see yourself always naked in the dream, they have removed that shame. You see a pastor impregnating his church members. And when you look at him, this is somebody that is very responsible. But because that demon will keep pushing him to bring disgrace, that is what nakedness in the dream means, disgrace, to bring disgrace to the house of God. You will come for fellowship, your pastor will start saying things that will make you go crazy. And you start complaining that pastors are this, pastors are that, because that one person has condemned the name man of God or men of God. You go to a woman's own, she will start telling you how you'll be sleeping with her. These are things we see, these are things we hear, but because most of them don't know what is happening to them, their names will go viral, and that will be the end of their ministration. Even their spiritual eye will be gone because God will remove it from them. So the last one, but not the least, this is the part 1 of this particular video. I have part 2 and part 3. So if you want me to bring them on, just under the comment section and make sure you share this video, I'll bring it on. Then number 10 of it is always wearing back of clothes in the dream. Back of clothes means backwardness. When you want to wear your clothes, you cannot wear, when you wear back of clothes and go out, you feel uncomfortable until you change your clothes back. So when you always see yourself wearing back of clothes constantly, my brothers and sisters, know that your glory has been turned upside down. They have stolen it. Somebody is using it to shine. And wake up and do the right thing. By the grace of God, you will prosper. So do this and make sure, just meditate on these things I just said. If you have been experiencing such dreams, please do the right thing by watching the videos on how to recover your lost glory, or you can contact me for your spiritual work, and by the special grace of God, we will recover all the enemies has stolen from us in the mighty name of Jesus. I've come to the end of today's video. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next one. Bye bye.